Hi there, my darling Aries. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to your reading for the week of January the 19th, 2026. So, my darling Aries, apologies that there was no reading last week. I needed to take a week off, and so I did. I had a lovely week off, and now I'm back into it. So, thank you for sticking with me, and let us jump right in to your reading. We're going to start off with an overarching energy using the Moonology manifestation oracle cards. Then we'll move on to my 3-card spread using my tarot cards here, and then finish off with angel answer cards. All right, my darling Aries, what messages does Aries need to know for this week of January the 19th, 2026? What does Aries need to know? Last quarter moon in Aries. Work through your feelings. So, my darling Aries, seems like, I think we're all being encouraged, especially with the month of January, to work through our feelings. There's apparently 4 Kazimis that happen in January, and, they've just been very powerful, where we've been needing to work through our feelings, clearly. So, you, my darling Aries, being that this is a quarter moon, last quarter moon in your sign, you are being encouraged to work through any kind of feelings, difficulties, things like that. So let us consult the tarot and see what messages we have got coming in for you, my darling Aries. What does Aries need to know for this week of January the 19th, 2026? What does Aries need to know? Queen of Cups, yeah, there's your feelings. Page of Cups, more feelings. And the Empress, yeah, I love it. Look at all that blue. Beautiful. All right, my darling Aries. So what I'm going to do is give you the meaning of each of the cards, and then I'm going to intuitively put the reading together for you. So you start off here with the Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Cups is all about, following your heart and listening to your heart. And I feel in this reading for you, my darling Aries, that you're presenting here as the Queen of Cups in this reading, that you're being asked with the work through your feelings. And I mean, I love it when, the oracle and the cards, sync together, because, this is all about feelings, this reading. The Queen of Cups, she follows her heart. She is very, in tune with her emotions and her feelings. And I feel that that's the energy that you need to embody this week, my darling Aries, is to embody that energy of Queen of Cups. Come from a place of love, come from a place of, trusting your feelings, my darling Aries. The Queen of Cups, she follows her heart. So any type of choice, decision, if there's a problem that she comes up with, comes into contact with, she goes within, she asks herself, how do I feel about this? And Louise Hay, who, is one of my spiritual teachers, she used to always say that she would follow her inner ding. So if something felt good, she would go with it. And, so she had a phone call that she was being offered somewhere to talk or something like that, and she felt really good about it, and it it made her feel excited, and gave her the butterflies and things like that. She would go with that. That would be her inner ding, my darling Aries. But if it gave her a feeling of dread, or it made her uncomfortable, or she trusted her emotions, and that signaled to her that maybe that wasn't the best thing for her at that time, so she would decline. So you are being encouraged, my darling Aries, to follow your heart, like the Queen of Cups here, and just trust your emotions, trust your you know, in some way, trust your intuition as well, because it won't let you down, but trust that inner feeling, that inner knowing that you have within you, my darling Aries. And then we have the beautiful Page of Cups. So this could be, you know, an offer of love coming in for you. There could be someone around you. I mean, if you've been watching me for a while, you know that pages in the tarot are messengers. And, you know, this little fellow is coming in to, you know, give you this gift here from the heart. And we don't know whether that gift, that fish here, is real or imaginary. But whatever it is, you know, something that this page is coming in to give you. So it could be that there is someone, you know, that is around you that is offering this gift of support, of love, of, you know, or it could actually just be you, that something around you, you know, there's an opportunity around you to come from a place of love, my darling Aries. So it's going to be different for everybody, but I do feel to be aware of, you know, what is going on around you, and to be aware of, you know, I feel that with this work through your feelings card that you have there, that, you know, this gift, this offer of love, you know, you may need to think about it, is what I feel, just intuitively off, you know, with this reading. You need to, as I said before with Louise Hay, trust your inner ding. Embody that energy of the Queen of Cups and really listen. What is your emotions telling you? What is your intuition telling you? Is this gift that is coming in for you? Is this offer of love that is coming in for you? Is this right for you? My darling Aries, only you can know if that is right for you. And then you've got the beautiful Empress card. So, you know, what I feel here is that this is positive. Whatever this is that's coming in for you, it's positive. But you are being, like I said, encouraged to work through your feelings here. So you may be, there may be an element of confusion here. But with the beautiful Empress that comes in, she is like the mother of the tarot. She, you know, there is, you can see the divine feminine here, the divine feminine symbol. And look, doesn't matter if you're male or female, this is just the energy of the card that's coming in at the moment. The Empress is all about, you know, some kind of birth of something new. It's all about abundance and, you know, effortless abundance, my darling Aries, which I love to see for you. This is, you know, like I said, that effortless abundance. You can, you know, all she needs to do is, she hasn't got it in this depiction here, but in the traditional tarot, she has a scepter in her hand, and she just needs to wave that scepter, and the wheat here grows effortlessly. So, I mean, this could literally be also the birth of a child. So if, you know, if it has been difficult for you to conceive, you know, that's another message that I'm getting here with that work through your feelings. If it has been a difficult time for you and you've been wanting to have a baby and you've been wanting to, you know, start a family and things like that, this could be the week that you hear, you know, with this, you know, follow your heart, follow your emotions. What could be coming in with that Page of Cups could be the news that there could be a beautiful baby on the way. I mean, it could be a pregnancy that you hear through someone else, so that you know, you've been waiting to hear as well. Doesn't necessarily have to be you, but it could also be the birth of a new idea here, the birth of something new. What is it that you're trying to create this year? Is there some kind of goal, wish, or dream that you've been, you know, that you're wanting to get off the ground in 2026? It could literally be the start of this new thing for you, my darling Aries. So I love to see that as well. So if I'm going to put it all together, I just feel that, yes, this is, I mean, you can see that all the cups signal emotions, feelings, you know, love, things like that. So there is definitely emotions going on here in this reading, my darling Aries, and you're being encouraged to work through those feelings. Follow your heart, embody the energy of the Queen of Cups. Be aware of some kind of gift coming from the heart, some kind of offer of love. It will be coming in for you. And I feel that whatever this is will be positive because you've got the Empress here. Effortless abundance, joy, happiness, just beautiful, my darling Aries. So, yeah, loving this for you. my darling Aries. So if you're enjoying the reading so far, please do give it a thumbs up for me. As I've said, I'd love it if you could please like, share, comment, subscribe. Really does help me out. I'm not sure whether I'm going to keep this channel going. If I would love to be able to get it monetized this year. So if that's something you can help me out with, I need to get watch time up. So if you could please, watch my videos from start to finish, help me with that watch time so I can continue going. All right, let's get final messages for you, my darling Aries. Yeah, meditation brings answers. You may, as I said, go within with that Queen of Cups. Can't make this up. Here's your golden opportunity. This is the Empress here. This is the birth of that new idea. Something new is coming in for you, my darling Aries. Yeah, ask for help from others. That is the Page of Cups. There is someone coming in to give you help, to offer you a gift of love, and that could be assistance of some kind, my darling Aries. Not the right time, they say, and you've got a yes. So, I mean, look, whatever popped into your head when I said not the right time is, what it is not the right time for. And it may be that it is not the right time just this second for you to start something new until you have worked through your feelings, but you have a yes here, my darling Aries. So to me, that means that you have the green light. You just need to work through your feelings first. Thank you so much for watching. I love you, and I'll be back again soon.